And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You got the Pokemon Professor here, and today I'm bringing you my draft analysis for Season 3 of the ICP. Season 3. What a long way we've come, with numerous seasons. I dare to say this is like season, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. But basically this is Season 3 after I kind of got it rolling again. It took a little bit of a hiatus, but I've really enjoyed playing ICP in the past, and I always enjoy the coaches that I get to come along and play with me along my journey. Last season, I quit uploading because I cut myself with a chainsaw. I'm a teacher, and I have some resolve, and I fucked my leg up. I'll put a picture of it on here for you guys if you promise not to not get queasy. I guess I should give you a little bit of a warning. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, that's my chainsaw cut, man. And woo, man, I just messed my stuff up. I messed it up. But this season, I don't have to worry about that. This season, we just had a new baby, my wife and I. So I've got a lot of spare time at home and a lot of little oddities that keep me awake and whatnot. But I'm loving every minute of it. So I asked my wife, can I please play Pokemon with my friends again? And she said yes. And fellas, that's a keeper. So going into this, we got 14 coaches who are, I don't know if I said it, all down below. Really enjoy them. They've all been awesome. So definitely go check them out. I've enjoyed just kind of shooting the shit with them. They all make me giggle. And those are my kind of people. So definitely check them out. Show them some love. We have 14 coaches. I had pick number 6, I think is what it was. So with my very first pick, I pick up Mr. Whiskers, Meowscarada. Oh, Mr. Whiskers. I think that this thing's a great mon. I think it's really great facilitating stuff. And going into this, whatever first round pick I got, I was just going to build around that mon and see if I can fucking make it happen. So I like Meowscarada because of its elite speed tier, Protean's a busted ability. It gives me spikes, it gives me T-spikes, it gives me stab knockoff, fast momentum and U-turn. So with those things in mind, I really wanted to build a team around it, right? Not just for Meowscarada to succeed, but for the whole team to find success. So with my hazard stacking, with my momentum, right, I don't necessarily want to take fairy types, I don't want to take bug types, so I wanted something defensively that could take all of that. And I went with round 2, Sasori, the Pecharunt. I think that they're both very complementary to one another. Meowscarada knowingly hitting on the physical side, Pecharunt knowingly hitting on the special side. Pecharunt, not only is it a rapid spin blocker, it just pressures stuff like the fairies that may want to switch in because it can take a triple axle. Things like that. That's it. That was it. Fairy types. But it blocked rapid spin. Things like that, right? It also gave me momentum, right? It kept that thing going with the parting shot. So I really like being able to hopefully capitalize on that and get in some killer threats this season. But to do that, I need another glue piece. So for my round 3 pick, I picked Sailor Jerry, the Terra Uxie. This is my Terra captain. I guess I should have said we have 115 points for our draft, and we had 25 points that could be used for Terra captains. Terra captains were like, I guess just for layman terms, maybe 12, 11 tier and below. Uxie, I think, was one of the higher captains. Stuff like Gyarados was in there, Sailor-Ledge. And I understand Sailor-Ledge is definitely popping off as of recently and has always popped off as a Terra captain. But we aren't allowing Terra single strike. Terra, I don't even know what, Tornadus Therian, I believe, was out. So just trying to give a little bit of an idea there. I felt that Terra Uxie was just going to be something necessary for all of my mons to find success. It's a great glue piece. I didn't want to have to rely on just Sasori, right? So being able to have Sailor Jerry in there, whether it be physical, whether it be special, whether it be on the physical or special attacking side, great speed tier at 95, allows me to get up rocks, T-Wave, knockoff, U-turn, just a pain in the ass. It also gives me levitate, so I'm able to switch into the Pecharunt EQs that maybe come in my way, or an earth power, right? Trying to hit me on that special side. So after I picked up Sailor Jerry, I hope you like the name, Sailor Jerry. I'm covered in tattoos and I have a Sailor Jerry pinup model on my calf, and Sailor Jerry was my first drink. Not like ever, but that was my go-to. I had like 1 part Sailor Jerry, 1 part amaretto, 1 part Dr. Pepper, and goddamn, if I was balling, if I was living on my my dishwasher paycheck whenever I started drinking at like 18, instead of it being just amaretto, I'd splurge. I'd get a little Di-Serono. But next one, pick number 4 is gonna be Crush. Okay, that's gonna be my Blastoise. Crush, you know, the turtle from Finding Nemo. So I like Blastoise, right? A little shell shocker, a little crush action. Again, momentum. It has flip turn. It provides me immediate just fuck you to set up. It gives me the shell smash. It gives me rapid spin to spin away the rocks, to spin away the spikes, to spin away whatever may be on my side of the field because I want to stack hazards myself. So I thought that Blastoise was very necessary. Super necessary for all you Masvidal fans. But I like Blastoise. I think it's a super fun mon. I think it's great bulk-wise. I think it can be ran physical or special. I can throw an AV on this thing. I could be Iron Defense Body Press. I could be the Shell Smash. I could be scarfed with Water Spout. It's a fun mon, and I really enjoy using it. So going into my 5th round, I have rocks, I have spikes, but I don't necessarily want to run spikes on me out every single week, right? I have possibility of setup in a lot of things. I got Nasty Pot and Petulant, and behind screens that thing's just super annoying. Uxie could be Calm Mind, especially with a good defensive Terra typing. Blastoise getting up the Shell Smash, right? So I want to be able to supplement that offensive setup threats, and I pick up Cars, the Klefki, because car keys. Okay. This is a fairy type that I've always wanted to use. I've never found my way to grabbing it. And this is what I told myself, because coming to the end of a generation, right? We all know we're moving to Pokemon Champions here pretty soon, whenever that may be. So I've got this, and we got Draft Jam. Draft Jam, I don't want to say I'm taking more serious than ICP, because I am going to be very serious within this season. But just, I want to have fun at the same time. And I think I can be serious and have fun with Klefki. It's always caught my eye. And I promised myself if certain mons were there, because this is probably going to be my last for Scarlet and Violet, I wanted to kind of seize the opportunity. And I felt like that's what I needed to do with Klefki. So I love screens, I love spikes, I love T-Wave, I love like the Iron Defense Calm Mind set, you know, with Prankster ability. It can be a great facilitator, it can be setup cleaner, it can do whatever I want. And though it doesn't have like the craziest of move pool, what it does do is really well. It does do what it does really well, excuse me. So very excited to try keys out. And I've got screens, right? I want something to fuck the game up. I want something to come in behind screens, click like a single setup move, and then it just be GG's. So I actually grab Marlin. Not Terra, excuse me. Marlin. Pause. Chi-Yu. Marlin from Nemo. That's the dad. I was going to name it Nemo, but Marlin's a man. Marlin, I'm a dad. He's a dad. Chi-Yu's a fish. It just felt right. So, Chi-Yu. I've never used it. I hadn't used it in a Showdown League. I hadn't used it in Wi-Fi. Similar with Klefki. I promised myself if certain mons were there, I wanted to grab it. Right? I want to have fun. And what is more fun than clicking Choice Specs Overheat or Choice Specs Flamethrower, Choice Specs Dark Pulse? It's such a killer mon. Outside of just having fun, I think synergistically it is amazing. Petulant being able to go for Toxics, being able to get up spikes with Meowscarada, all this wearing and stuff like that, right? Uxie's gonna take a hit. It can get off a T-Wave, so can Klefki. It can get up screens. Chi-Yu just seemed like that mid to late game breaker / cleaner / just offensive presence in your face. S my D and let me be me Pokemon. And that's me. So outside of that, I really like my team. I've got enough points on my Terra left because I spent 13 on Terra Uxie. I've got 12 points left, I guess is what I'm trying to say. And I just wanted to pick like the coolest thing that was there. So I actually picked up Terra Breloom. I'm really fucking pumped for this. I think fighting type is slowly become one of my favorite offensive types in Draft League. Conkeldur's amazing. Zamazenta Crown is amazing. And I, truth be told, think Terra Chiyu's gonna just be a blast. Being able to Terra out of my ×4 flying weakness into something could be crazy. Terra Rock is something that looks really cool with the Technician Rock Tomb, and then I've got Bullet Seed with like loaded dice, and I'm just bop. Outside of that, I could be something super bulky with the Toxic Orb Poison Heal, and then I can just SD, and then I have a base 130 attack. Fucking Conkelder has a base 140. So the fact that Breloom hits so hard with Mach Punch, I love Mach Punch priority. I feel like it's just, I think it's great. I don't know other synonyms that I can think of right now to describe cool or fun or good, but Terra Breloom seems like all of that, and I'm so excited to try this one out. Team synergistically, again, it worked. I've got such great momentum. I've got such great things that appreciate and can set up hazards reliably. It can take hits and provide chip damage reliably. Fucking Life Orb, Terra Fight, Fist Plate, whatever. Mach Punch Breloom just can be a great sweeper. Especially with something like Chiyu for a breaker mid-game, right? Throw a scarf on that, just bop, and let Chiyu go down, and then Breloom comes in and just sweeps the game. That's a game plan. Fingers crossed it works. So a couple points left. I've got 18. There are a couple things that I don't have yet, and one of which is Walking Wake. Walking Wake. I did not have a Walking Wake yet, so I made sure to grab Walking Wake. It was there. I hadn't used Walking Wake this generation. I haven't used the, not the fucking Raikou, the whatever, Raging Bolt. Thank you. You're welcome. So I got Enter the Walking Wake, Enter the Dragon. Okay. Talking about why I got it. I know I don't have Sun, but I still think I can have some fun with it. I do have Prankster's Sunny Day with Klefki and Chiyu and Walking Wake. So I'm definitely not above running Sunny Day. I think that would be a blast. So that's a possibility. I like its speed tier because it gave me something above base 100 in Chiyu and below base 123 in Meowscarada. It gives me momentum in flip turn. It has Knock, it has DD, it has Hydro Steam, it has Flamethrower, it has Draco. I could throw an AV on it easily. Just a super fun mon. Outside of that, I felt like I wanted to make sure that I had another mon that could be ran either physical or special. Again, I know Enter the Walking Wake is notorious for being special, but I'm not above running DD on it. I love DD Latios. I think you catch your opponents off guard quite a bit with that. And I think I can do that pretty parallel with Walking Wake as well. So I'm excited. And if I don't, I'm just going to run specs. I'm just going to run fucking Scarf or whatever and just click Hydro Steam. It kind of took the pressure off of Chiyu for being a sweeper / breaker, and similarly with Breloom. It was just another good offensive mon. So really excited for Walking Wake. And then last 2 points, I don't have a ground type. So I picked the pretty much only ground type that cost me 2 points in Golem. Fucking Golem. Okay, I've never used Golem. I feel like Frodo Baggins out here, more Samwise. But Golem, it was 2 points. I needed a ground type. I know I can rock some kind of defensive Terra Ground. There are Raging Bolts in the league, right? Or Singular, excuse me. There's a Zapdos in the league. There are some other just like Kilowattrel and Jolteon and things like that. So I know I needed a ground type. And I'm pumped. I'm super excited for this thing. Obviously, it's not the fastest thing in the world, but it does have Sturdy as an ability. So lead Stealth Rock, that thing seems awesome. It also has like a crazy 130 or 120 base attack stat. So being able to just kind of, I don't even know what, click stab EQ, throw a random scarf on that, outspeed something that I'm not supposed to, or even just throw a band on it, right? depending on the matchup. Edgequake coverage is crazy. So I lay in one good stone edge with choice band, and then I bring it back in with all my great momentum, and I just get to click earthquake. It seems fun, you know. Shout out Gen 1, Kanto region, huh? But yeah, man, that is going to be your team for ICP Season 3, probably the last season on Scarlet and Violet. I say probably the last season. I guess the only thing that would make it be un must is a delay of champions, or it ends up not being out until like fucking November or something like that, June. Maybe at that point I run another league or another season, but I don't really know. So I wanted to go out with a bang. I do want to give a big shout out to all the other coaches down in the description below. I'm telling you, a lot of good people, a lot of people that I enjoy their content of. And I think that's probably my favorite aspect about it. A lot of just people that are cool. I want to give a big shout out to It's Just Matt, because he has one of the sickest logos I've seen. And I know he has created Tom's logo, from my understanding. Niv, I want to say NYV. I'm pronouncing that Niv. I apologize if it's wrong. But look at these. This shit's so clean. So give him a holler if you need anything. And just other cool people that I really enjoy. So thank you for coming for my TED Talk. I love you. I will see you guys for week 1 as we take on Tom and that sick-ass Clawitzer logo. Games will be going up on Sunday. Games for Draft Jam will be going up on Saturday still. I'd like to have my team builder for Draft Jam up on Thursday, and then my team builder for ICP going up on Friday. So there's a little bit of a delay, but it still gives different days for shits. So I love you. Avida's in.